Okay, hello mọi người. So today we're gonna try something new. I'm sorry if the audio is a little weird, a little janky, but today I want to take you on a tour of my bedroom. So this will be a chance for you to be able to kind of see what a bedroom in America looks like, as well as learn some vocabulary. So let's do it. So right here, this is the door. I use it every day. I go in and out. Out there is the hallway and the rest of my house. So right here, we've got a banjo. I love to play music and I love instruments. You'll find that out as we continue on. But this is a fun instrument. Sounds like this. Oh yeah. And carrying on, this is a music stand. It's got all my sheet music on there. This right here is a song that I'm trying to learn right now. This is a messy bed. I've got all sorts of jank on here today, but this is all stuff that I need to sort through. These are things that I had as a kid, but I no longer want because I am older and I don't need them. So I'm trying to give them away to people that would like them. And right here, this is awesome. This is a sweatshirt or a hoodie that I got at a concert for one of my favorite musicians, and it looks pretty sweet. It's kind of a weird design because there's all sorts of random objects on there, but I like it. So yeah, pretty sweet. Here we go. We've got some more instruments here. Right here, in this case, is a saxophone. Here, I'll show you. On here, it's got a lot of signatures, and these are all people that I met while I was playing music, and they're kind of famous, some of them, other ones not as much, but those are people that I've met, and it was a blast. So this is what it looks like. This is my saxophone. It's a tenor saxophone, so it's a little bit bigger, a little bit lower in pitch. I need to play it more. I don't practice as much as I used to, but we'll get there. Okay, and then here are two of my guitars. This one I believe is my mom's. She got it when she was younger, and now I just have it in my room. I don't play this one as much. This one is mine. I got it for, I believe it was my birthday a few years back, and I love to play it. I play it almost every day. It's super fun. I enjoy it. And then on the wall here, this is a painting. This is a painting that I did because I was trying to copy an artist. His name was Bob Ross. Super cool. If you don't know him, go look him up. And then this right here is a cool painting because it was done on a piece of plywood. And I got this after I went to New Orleans, which is a city in America, in Louisiana. And super cool place. They play a lot of music there, and they play a lot of jazz. And it's a super cool painting, so I got it. All right, I hope you are still stoked. We've got a lot more things to get through. If you're liking this video, please like and subscribe and help us build the channel so we can keep helping you learn English. Okay, so moving on, now that we've looked at the instruments, right here, we've got, in here is a light so that when I do photography, I can set up a light. It's kind of cool. Looks like this. It's a flash bulb, so it kind of flashes and then it turns off so that you don't have to use a lot of power. And then right here is my camera bag. This is where I keep the camera that I'm using right now to film this. And then right here is my bed. It's pretty sweet. I sleep in it regularly. And this blanket on top is kind of a thicker blanket. It's what we call a comforter. And I love it because it adds a lot of weight and it helps me sleep better. So something that I found out recently, and I don't know if this is true for every Vietnamese person, but one of the people I talked to while I was here in America, they were telling me that a lot of Vietnamese people don't use like sheets on their bed, which I thought was interesting because here, that's pretty common. We've got the bottom sheet right there, and then the top sheet. And then I've got like 3 blankets on here just because I get cold, especially when it's winter time because my room does not get heated very well. But yeah, so that's my bed. On here, on the headboard, are a bunch of hats. I like to wear hats. I probably don't wear all of these as much as I should, but I've got some baseball caps, different colors, different styles. Over here is a camo style bucket hat. I need to wear this one more because it's super sweet, but I don't wear it enough. Then I've got another one there, another bucket hat, and then another baseball cap. Way too many hats. I should not have that many, but I do. All right, now moving on, right here in the wall, this is where I plug in my chargers and things. That's kind of what it looks like. It's pretty sweet. This is where I charge my phone and charge my speaker and things. Right down there, that cable is used for my guitars, and that's the cable that I will connect over here to this speaker, but I do it through this. And this right here is a mixer, and kind of what it does is it takes sound and you can adjust it. This will adjust different parts of the sound, the higher stuff, the lower stuff, the middle stuff. You can add effects, how loud it is, how quiet it is, and it's super sweet. I can play music through that, which is awesome. And then I'll plug it in using this cable, kind of like this. You just plug it into one of these, and then you're all good. Turn it on, and then you run it. But we're not here to play music. So yeah, so those are my speakers and my monitor. They are super fun. I need to use them more. But at the moment I've been working a lot, so I haven't had a ton of time to be able to play music. All right, right here on the floor, this is my dirty laundry. These are all the clothes that I've worn, but I need to wash because they're dirty, and I like to keep them in this laundry basket. It's kind of not my favorite place because it's right here on the middle of my floor, but that's all right. And in the last video, you saw these. These are my dumbbells. This is where I like to work out. They're super cool because I can adjust the weight, like I was saying. So when I do that, it's adjusting the pounds down. We're at 5 pounds and then up to 10, 15, 20. So on and so forth. Super cool, super convenient and nice. And then right here, this thing is great. I am a huge fan of this. So in the winter, when it's cold, my room doesn't heat up very well. So like at night, it gets cold, and like in here, this room specifically, it doesn't get a lot of heat. So this is a heater. It's a portable heater that I can plug in and it'll warm up my room. So that's super nice. Love that. Okay, so moving on. You've seen the speakers, the monitor, my weights, my dirty laundry. Here is where I spend a lot of my time. Right here, this is my desk. This is where I edit videos, where I work on homework, where I study, pretty much everything. This is where I set up. It's a nice little desk next to the window. I like to sit there because the light comes in and it makes it super easy to see everything. So my desk is a little bit of a mess, but it's kind of an organized mess. So over here, right here, this is all my Viet stuff. So I've got my thiện, and then I have the Vietnamese translation of Percy Jackson, the Lightning Thief. I still have yet to make it all the way through. I'm getting pretty close. Let's see. That's my bookmark. And we're pretty close. I just haven't finished it yet. And this is a notebook that I write stuff in. And let's see. This right here, this is a kind of like a flash drive. It's storage, portable storage, so that I can add video stuff to it and be able to edit it. This right here is my Vietnamese to English vocab book. So every time I learn like a new word, I'll throw it in here so that I can memorize it later. So like I guess the most recent one I've learned is chết chóc, which is death, or let's see, chết chóc, yeah, that's what it is. And thực nghiệm, rủi ro, all these things, kind of fun. So I'll run through those and rehearse them, practice them. Over here we've got some scriptures for like church and religious things, as well as a journal. So I like to put stickers on there because they look super cool. And in here is a lot of my experiences from 2021 and 2022. And then this is my Vietnamese set of scriptures. Great, love those. Moving on, this is my laptop. This is where I edit everything. This is where I do a lot of homework. Pretty sweet. I've got it set up so that my charging cable goes down and then plugs into the wall right there. Super convenient. And then right here, I've got a credit card application. So I don't have a credit card, but I need to build credit. Like it says here, build your credit history. So in America, to get a loan, it might be the same in Vietnam, but to get a loan, I need to have good credit, which means that I'll be able to pay the money back and that the bank can trust me to do that. So it's helpful to have a credit card to do that. The dilemma is that I'm a young kid and I don't have a credit card, so I don't have a credit score or a credit history, so they can't really trust me. So this is kind of a way for me to build that trust. I haven't fully decided if I want to get a credit card yet, but I probably should. Okay, right here we've got colored pencils. I use these to mark that or this. If I find something that's really important to me or really special, then I'll mark it up. And yeah, then this right here, this is my speaker. It's great, I love it. I use it to blast music every now and then. This is another journal. Love the stickers on this one, super cool. I got these while I was living over in Minnesota, and that's like 2 years ago now. So it's been a while. And yeah, we're getting close here. So this right here, chapstick. I mean, technically no. This says Burt's Beeswax Lip Balm. And that's basically to keep my lips from getting too dry. Because where I live, it's really dry here. We live in a desert, so it's not humid like in Vietnam. Okay, moving on. We've got some bracelets. I wear those every now and then if I need to. That's my car keys. And yeah, pretty simple. This is a textbook about advertising because I am an advertising major, so I study advertising. And this is talking about the concept and how to get a good idea before you start designing stuff so you're not wasting your time. Great book. Onward, another notebook. This is where I keep notes on this book. This one, ooh. In this one I've got my ideas for the YouTube channel for Học Tiếng Anh OK. This is where I will write out a script or kind of write out the idea for what I want to film. This is another notebook. Clearly I have a lot of these. I use them a lot. But this one is kind of a story idea, a concept. So this is the beginning of the story and it works its way around to the end. I started storyboarding it, but it's not done yet. So yeah, maybe that'll happen someday. But yeah, that's almost it. It's pretty much everything in my room. There's this. It's my piano. I like to play this every now and then. It's kind of fun. I think that's it. Thanks for joining me in my room. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I would love to answer them. Bye bye, and yeah.